You know, right now food trucks are all the rage when it comes to food. And I tell you what, Foodie Fiction is one of our local food trucks, and the owner and chef right here, Michael Archdeacon. Thank you for being here with us
Thanks
today.
for having me.
We're talking about an event that's coming up this Saturday in Kingsport at the Farmers Market. It's the Food Truck Rodeo. You're going to be involved in that, aren't you?
That's right. That's right.
Talk to us about that event.
Well, it's in conjunction with the Kingsport Farmers Market and the 2016 Carousel Fine Crafts Show and Brass Ring Gala. And so they're opening up that carousel over there,
right.
and they've got all the good people doing their fine crafts, and they're going to have, this is going to be a smaller version of what we did in December
right.
with the Junction. So it's going to be some of the same faces, some different faces. We're going to be about 6 of us there this
But a
time.
good sampling of the food trucks in this region.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And you're also going to have the Junction next month, a bigger version here in Johnson City.
Absolutely, yeah, in the same lot that we had
right.
it the first time over at the next building on
right.
Walnut Street, and that'll be April 23rd. And just follow us on Facebook, and we'll have more information.
That's like real close to my birthday. That might
there
be, my wife could take me over there for that.
That's a good present.
But let's talk about your truck. What is your truck all about?
Foodie Fiction is a lot of different inspirations coming to Foodie Fiction. So it's mainly Asian fusion, if you want to define
right.
it as anything. But it's just good. We
just
like
food.
to get flavors
right.
from everywhere we can get them, textures, colors, through a lot of different ways.
And you're going to be making a couple of selections off your menu today. Get us started on the first one.
Okay. First thing we're going to start with is a Vietnamese chicken banh mi sandwich. So we've got a lot of fresh, colorful, vibrant, ingredients in
right.
this right here. So we're going to start off with a nice French baguette, toasted,
okay.
and we've got a little lime aioli, which is just a garlic mayonnaise infused with lime.
Oh. And you make this? You make this
I
yourself?
make this myself.
All right, very good. I like how you just get a little messy with it there.
You got to get a little messy. I mean, if it
You're not
ain't
a good
messy,
cook,
you ain't doing it
messy,
right?
All right.
And then what we do is we take these cucumber ribbons here.
Okay.
Gonna lay it down, gives it that fresh flavor.
All right.
It's all about the balance.
And then we're going to go with the chicken.
We've got our chicken.
He was cooking this chicken earlier. Let me tell you, it's amazing how good it smells. What was in the chicken?
Well, it's marinated with lime juice and lots of black pepper, some fish sauce, sugar, cane sugar, and some salt.
Okay.
And some oil.
And you just put that in there, and
We just put that on there like that.
Okay.
And we get these beautiful pickled daikon and carrot ribbons here.
Now, for folks that may not know, what is daikon?
Daikon is a radish.
I've heard of it, but
yeah.
I didn't really know what it is.
It's a radish. It's fairly neutral in flavor, so it lends itself well to pickling.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's got that good crunch to it like that. And we pickle that with the carrots there. And then what we'll do here,
okay. We'll just
give
slice
that a little slice.
Plate it
Put
up
on
there.
a plate, and then get a
Okay.
little fresh cilantro on top.
Now, let's talk about some of the other menu items. That is a beautiful sandwich, and we're going to pair that with a hamburger that you do here in just a little bit.
That's
Talk
right.
to us about the rest of your menu. What else have you got going on?
The rest of our menu, we could change our menu from time to time
Right.
and incorporate different things in there too. We do something that people love around here is the mac and cheese squares. We call it the MC Cube. So it's a pan of mac and cheese that we make. We cool it down, we cube it up, we roll it in some fresh breadcrumbs and lightly fry it, crispy. People love it. So you get that breadcrumb thing going on the outside and then the creamy mac and cheese on the inside.
And you were talking about, you made the lime aioli. I have a tough time saying that
That's
word.
right.
Aioli. But it's freshness. It's all about being fresh for you. Isn't
It is. It's all about fresh. It's all about getting those flavors and getting that balance of flavor. And, if you've got the spicy, you want to have the sweet counterpart. You want to have some pickle elements and things like that. Yep.
Why do you think that food trucks have taken off like they have?
I think food trucks have taken off because it gives a creative energy to a chef's a daily in and outs. I think if you're in a brick and mortar, it's a little bit harder to have that mobility, literally, of being able to change things up. You've got to stick with certain things, and I think it's just we're the perfect example of a small business. We're a nano business. We're low buy-in, low overhead, and that really lends itself to to giving you that stepping stone to move forward. And if you want to go into brick and mortar, you go into a brick and mortar.
And the great thing about your, like you said, the mobility, talk to us about where you're at, different locations that your truck is at during the week.
So we set up primarily for lunch.
Right.
We do it Tuesday through Friday.
Okay.
Tuesdays we're in Bristol.
All right.
We're right over by the old Walmart. Right
Okay.
there on State Street, West State.
All right.
And then Wednesday through Fridays, we set up down here off State of Franklin behind the Regions Bank, right by the Mini Dome.
Okay.
So we're right back there at behind the Regions.
And people walk up, you have your menu, but if there's like different things that they want to do with a sandwich, you can help. You can make things to order.
Oh, we can mix and match. We've got
Yeah.
lots of great ingredients on there, and we can mix and match it.
And you know, I love this banh mi sandwich because it's so simple, but it's so flavorful, and that's what you want. You got layers of flavor in there.
Yeah, and that's what you want. That's indicative of my style. I'm not a simple person to get along with. Ask my wife, and I'm not a simple person in the kitchen. I like lots of complex flavors and textures. So.
And you've traveled quite a bit, and you say you take your travels and put them in your food.
I do, and I've trained classical French in New York is where I'm from, and then I've lived in Hawaii and the Caribbean and out west a little bit. So I've kind of grabbed here and there from Asian fusion restaurants I've worked in and the different things that I've liked to eat. So
now, do you know exactly which trucks are going to be over for the event this Saturday?
This Saturday we'll have Holy Smoky Waffles.
Right.
We'll
They've been on the show before.
Have they?
Yes.
And we'll have Spanky's.
Okay.
And we'll have B&B Barbecue out of Gray.
All right.
And then a couple of kettle corn guys. I forget their name. They're going to kill me, but yeah. And that's pretty much it. I think there's about 4 to 6 units that are going to be there this Saturday.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll be back in just a few minutes, and we're going to take a look at his hamburger, and I can't wait because this looks delicious. I want to get into that later on, but we're going to get this all put together and show you exactly what they got going on at the Foodie Fiction Food Truck and the Food Truck Rodeo going on Saturday, March 19th, starting at 10 a.m. at the Kingsport Farmers Market. You can check it out on Facebook.